Hey guys, so it is a dark, nasty, rainy night tonight. It's one of those nights where you question, should I even come out tonight? But we are out here tonight. My husband is driving tonight. And so I get the Spark Driver app turned on before I can get my other apps turned on. And this is the offer that I got. I got a good one, $22.70 for 3.7 miles. It is a one drop off. We are here right now. Got a few more minutes before it should be ready. But I drove past Walmart earlier today, and I always take a peek over, you know, where the Spark drivers pick up their orders, and it was busy in there, which told me, you know what, it might be good tonight. You just never know. A lot of the times when I drive by, it's not busy, at least like how it used to be. Not a whole lot of cars, but today it was a lot busier, so that might mean something. Hopefully tonight's going to be busy, but I was super happy to get this offer. At first, I didn't think I got it because the wheel was spinning, and then it kind of disappears off your screen, and then you have to go to the home screen, and it was there. So I was like, thank goodness. So we're gonna go over there in a few minutes, check in. It's mostly groceries. It's a house drop off, and there is two things of those water cases, but it's in a house. I have my husband too, so we're gonna go check in, and hopefully we don't have to wait very long. All right guys, we are all loaded up, pulled up. Now my app keeps like freezing up. I've had to close out of it twice now. The first time trying to check into the parking spot that I'm at, and then the second time trying to navigate to the customers. Finally got it to work. But anyways, after I checked in, the associate was out right after with my order, which is awesome. And then the other thing is I was, you know, out there talking with him and, you know, helping him load the bags in. You know, I don't know if it's me or if the bags have gotten worse. You know, when they initially brought the paper bags in with the handles, I felt like they were pretty sturdy. Last time I did a shop order, one of the bags started busting on me and tearing on me, and then the same thing with one of the bags loading it into the car. The handle started breaking, and thankfully he had another bag, so he double bagged it. But I don't know if the bags are getting weaker or what's going on, if it's just a coincidence. Let me know if you have these paper bags, if you've been having any issues with them. The rest of them seem fine, and of course it depends on how heavy they are. But anyways, customers I'd mentioned is in a house, 7 miles, 3.4 miles. We're loaded up and ready to go get this order dropped off. We're on our way. Hi there.
Hi.
How's it going? Can we get a quick signature from you?
Oh, sure.
Perfect. Awesome. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
I will.
Thank you. All right, guys, orders all dropped off. Super easy order. I did need a signature from the customer, so I did end up getting the signature, so all should be good. So the question that I get asked a lot is whether I am part-time or I am full-time. Now, many of you guys know because I've covered this in quite a few videos. I initially started out when doing gig work, I started out full-time because my husband and I had a downfall in our business, and having gig work was such a blessing because I was able to still continue working for myself, as well as, you know, supplement the income, make some money while getting things figured out. Now, of course, as time has gone on, now I am part-time and here talking to you guys on YouTube, which is another blessing. But I still love going out and doing deliveries. I do deliveries on the weekend, typically Friday through Sunday for a few hours. The couple things that I like about gig work is, one, you can come out here and make some money. You're still your own boss. The other thing is it gets you out of the house. Sometimes you just want to get out and, you know, change up things and go make some money and go do some deliveries. You can also bring your significant other with you or your friend. Like sometimes I have my husband ride along with me, which is always fun. Have some company and another set of eyes for those hard to find addresses, and when I need the water, you know, taken up to the door. more. So those are just some of the perks. Let me know if you are part-time or full-time. Now, the other thing is people like to say, oh, you know, I see this person being full-time. They look like they're doing really, really good. Well, you also have to take into consideration everybody's goals are different. Everybody's responsibilities are different. Somebody may have, you know, $2,000 worth of bills each month, and somebody may have a full family and may have $5,000 worth of bills. You don't know everybody's situations. So somebody might be able to come out here and do gig work part-time just to supplement their income, while somebody might be able to do it full-time in their market and pay all of their bills. But everybody's situation's different. Again, their goals and their financial responsibilities. So you can't look at somebody and say, hey, this person's doing it full-time, I can do it full-time. You don't know what their goals are. You don't know what their responsibilities are. So that's just something to take into consideration. But do let me know why you're doing gig work. Are you doing it part-time or full-time? We all have our why of why we are out here. And like I said, I've covered this before, but I do get asked this a lot, believe it or not. But we're gonna go ahead and get these apps turned back on and see what the next offer is that we can line up and keep these wheels to moving. All right, guys, we are heading to McDonald's. Just got an offer from Ubereats, $8.54 for 4.6 miles. And this McDonald's, you know, the times I've picked up from there, there's usually a wait. So I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be a little bit of wait, hopefully not long, and if I'm real lucky, there won't be a wait at all. We're heading there now. Just seen another Dasher come in, see if they got their order yet.
You have a code?
It would be AD030.
Alright, it's right here.
Cool, thank you.
Right here,
Is that Backstreet Boys?
It is.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you have a good night.
You too. Got my order. They're actually working on it as I walked up. Asked me for my code, gave him my code. Everybody's in good spirits. They're listening to Backstreet Boys. I was like, wait a minute, is that Backstreet Boys? Sure enough, it was, because they got like the lobby music, and then they got their music turned up in the back. Customer is 6 minutes, 2 miles. I believe it's an apartment. It is an apartment. Hopefully GPS will take us right to the building. And like I've always said, always double check with your eyes. You're at the right building, because a lot of the times, sometimes the apartment numbers within an apartment building are the same, but the building number is different. It can get tricky. I've even gotten caught off guard before with those type of buildings, but we're on our way. Oh, great. Perfect. Hi, there's your food.
Thank you.
Have a good night. So orders dropped off, and it's supposed to be a meet at door. So I give a knock, and I'm waiting, and I don't hear anything. Usually you can hear like shuffling around as somebody's coming. Just silence. And I'm like, okay, as you guys know, if you've been driving a while, sometimes they'll put meet at door and they just won't come to the door. So I sat the order down, about to take a picture for my records, just in case somebody claims they didn't get their order. I have proof, and granted, I'm also recording too, so double proof. And so I set the order down, getting ready to take a photo, and then he opens up the door. But you just never know. He got his order, so all is well. So we're leaving the complex, and this is what comes in, and I'm thinking, this is just too good to be true. $32.05 for 2.9 miles. Now, when I started driving a little over 4 years ago, seeing offers like this wasn't uncommon. There was a lot more higher paying offers, but you know, even then, sometimes it could be an offer that another driver had picked up and then unassigned, and then it gets sent back out, and the pay keeps getting added on top of it. These days, that happens more often than not. So I'm thinking that's the case with this order. I recently had another one like this, just too good to be true. So we're on the way to Wendy's, because that's where it's at, and I'm calling Wendy's just to see if I can get somebody to answer, to tell me, you know, about this order, if it's already been picked up or whatnot. And of course, no answer. So we're heading there. It's not too far away from where I just dropped off at. So we're gonna find out if the order's already been picked up. And the other thing is, this Wendy's is under construction, so the lobby's closed. It's just the drive-through. And that's the other thing, is the drive-through long. We're about to find out. We're almost there. Hopefully it's a legit order. That would be nice. That would really make my night. But you know, I'm leaning more towards it's not, just based on how things usually go. We're about to find out, guys. We're about to find out. We're gonna go pull into the drive-thru and I'll let you guys know what's going on. All right, guys. Verdict is in. Take a look. There is the drive-thru right there. And the whole place is actually closed. I thought at least the drive-thru was open, but yeah. That explains the offer. Too good to be true. What a bummer. This is the second time, like, it was like a couple days ago this happened for another restaurant. What a bummer. Yeah, so I'm going to message into Uber Eats, have them appropriately appropriately cancel this order, and then give me my $3 compensation. Wish it was a little bit more, but we'll take what we can get. So let you guys know what else I can get lined up. All right, guys, canceled that order, got another one lined up just like that. $11.01 for 6.3 miles. We are heading to Little Big Burger, and they're usually pretty good, so hopefully the order's ready. We're on our way. Ooh. Hi, picking up for Eric P with Uber Eats. Had to think for a minute.
You're good?
Cool, thank you. All right, guys, got the order. Now I walk in there. It's been a minute since I picked up from there, and usually when you walk into the right of the door, there's a shelf with us drivers' orders where you can just go and pick up the order. Well, the shelf isn't there, which is no surprise. So, you know, you go up to the counter, take a look around, and sure enough, I see an order sitting there, and it was mine. Gave them the name, so we got the order. Customer is 9 minutes, 4.2 miles. But the other thing I was gonna say is sometimes I would swing by there, you know, just to pick up a fry, you know, when I'm out doing deliveries, because they have like these really good truffle fries, and that's what the customer got. It smells so good. But we're gonna go get them their food dropped off. I am sure they're waiting. We're on our way. Another successful drop off. So two things. One, I'm walking up the driveway and I'm like, how do I get up to this front door? And I swear I've delivered to this house before too. And there's like a, you know, a cut through the grass, which is like a little mud path. And I'm like, this is interesting. I look to the right and there's the stairs. I had actually passed by it. So I get up to the door and leave the food, go back down the actual stairs that I'm supposed to go down, and get back in the car. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to ring the doorbell. So I get back out because it sounds like they're listening to music in there too. They have a ring camera, but they wanted me to ring the doorbell, and I don't want their food to get cold too. They'd asked me to ring the doorbell. So I go up there, ring the doorbell, and apologize, tell them sorry about that. But they got their food, all should be well. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Tonight hasn't been a bad night at all. It's just one of those, like I said at the beginning, a dark, gloomy, a rainy night. You know, at least it hasn't really been raining much, you know, but it's just one of those dark nights, you know. But always appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.